Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
EJ Boxing Live here with Tunde Ajayi, and here with the panel.
Hold on. Stop right there. What kind of name did you just call me?
Hey, Tunde Ajayi.
No, man. Bruv, I don't know what Nigerian films you've been watching, but that's not how you say my name.
Oh, go ahead.
My full name is Baba Tunde Ajayi.
There you go, Baba Tunde Ajayi.
For short, it's Tunde Ajayi.
Yeah, you go. See, I just got it confused. Alright, so we got some
or B-A or T-A.
Yeah.
Take your pick.
Okay, we established that. But so, the news is, and let's go from American colleagues who are ready to ask you questions, that your guy is not in line, that Canelo Alvarez has been placed in line to fight Kovalev instead of Yard.
Who?
Yeah, that's what they're telling me.
Again?
Sergey Kovalev is fighting Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is fighting him. That's what they're telling me right now. Would you hear anything?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Where did you hear that from?
Dan. Who there? Dan YG. Look at that.
Who?
No, my guy's here. Let me see. Yo, 1 minute. Wait, YG. No, Dan. I'll mute yourself.
Yo, I'm listening. I was letting him talk.
Yeah, go. Yo, where'd you hear the news from? Oh, these guys are going quiet now. You see what I'm saying, Dan? These guys are going quiet now. Like, see,
it's like 3 different people reporting that.
All right, so give me one person's legitimately reporting it. Cause Tunde's here now, so he'll ask you a question.
Blue Blood reported it.
Hold
on. I gotta go back on YouTube because I wasn't on YouTube.
Yo, but that's some YouTube Yeah, we established Blue Blood's not a fact. See, man, I got Tunde calling Tunde. Tunde, have you heard anything that you?
Hold on, wait. Let me put in my earphones.
Yo, Dan. Go ahead.
So wait. The guy that's on the online. He managed. He trains.
Train and manage.
Yardy.
That's right. This is what I'm talking to. So you talking to the man.
So Yardy still has the fight.
That's what we're trying to establish. You the one telling me.
Yeah, you asking him all the wrong things. You should be asking him when is the Yardy fight.
No, man. No. You just told me.
Why you telling him about Canelo? You supposed to ask him like this.
Yo, why you listen? Let me conduct this interview properly, yeah? Right? You said you got rumors, yeah? You said you got rumors, yeah? That Canelo Alvarez is fighting. Canelo Alvarez is fighting Kovalev instead of Anthony Yard. That's what you just said. So I'm asking you.
No, that you saying it wrong. That Kovalev is gonna fight Canelo instead of him fighting Yardy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because Kovalev is the champion, so his name go first. You go Kovalev, yeah. So
yo, this guy's being petty. Yo, stop being petty. Tunde's here now. Tunde's here now.
Yeah, so does Yardy still have the Kovalev fight?
No. Don't be asking Tunde that. I want to hear where you got your sources from.
What is the sense of calling him if you're not gonna ask him?
No. But I want to know because
why are we calling him? Canelo.
No. Listen. You just told me that it's a fact that Kovalev is fighting Canelo. That's what you said instead of Yard.
I never said it's a fact. I said that's what people.
So why are you talking? Listen, see this guy.
Zone the one that put that in the what you call it.
Yeah, but why are you talking it for? You ain't even got no proof of it. You make me call Tunde and
is Yardy getting the fight with Kovalev? That's the question that you should be asking.
No. That doesn't go like that. It doesn't go like that. Yeah. I just told you. No, Dan's smart because Dan ducked out. Because when them guys,
he ducked out because
he don't want that work. So let me talk to Tunde now. So Tunde, yeah, right. As far as you're concerned, yeah, everything's going to plan, and you still be fighting Kovalev, right? Is that right?
Let me, I've got to be careful about what I say because obviously, there's certain contractual obligations which we can and can't talk. But we have a new date. We have a new date. We have a new contract. When everything is tied up, money's in the escrow account. Within 48 hours, the fight has to be announced.
Go ahead.
That's where we are. We have the new contract. We have the date. We have the city. We have the town. Now, maybe I can clear a little air. There has been talk of Canelo, because Canelo Alvarez actually said that. He said that, Kovalev is a possibility. But let me tell you something straight up. If they're talking about that fight, they're gonna pay some serious step aside money. We want our step aside money. Mm-hmm. So you're talking serious money for us to step aside and allow that fight to take place. There's got to be a big check in our account. So listen, it is what it is. But as we stand, we have a fight, we have the date, we have the venue, everything's booked, and there should be an announcement.
Oh, so y'all do have the fight.
So he said.
What do you mean we do have the fight? The fight was done in the first. The fight was always on. Bob Arum publicly stated at the Tyson Fury fight that the promoters, Frank, himself, Kathy Duva, and Aegis, who's Kovalev's manager, met in the hotel. We agreed a deal. The deal is in place. The money has to be in the escrow account, and that was it. And Bob Arum, I never said that. Bob Arum said that. You only need to look on IFL TV to see the interview. So, the only questioners, what everyone was asking me was what date it is. Now, I'm not talking nothing this time. I'm not telling no one the date this time because I just don't want the thing to happen again what happened the first time. But as I say, Canelo Alvarez said it. This isn't news. He said that he's interested in facing Kovalev. And as I say, if he does, then all we need to do is pick up the phone to Mr. Ajayi and give us our step aside money. Simple.
There you go. That's how it goes. Dan, come on, Dan. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, Tunde's here. Come on, ask your question.
Hey, Tunde, how you doing, sir?
How you doing, my man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So, basically, just to clear up this whole confusion with your fighter Yard and Kovalev. So, you guys have a new date, from my understanding, correct?
Yeah, we have a date.
Okay, you guys have a date. Can you explain to us what was the hold-up from the beginning when the fight was supposed to go on this month?
I mean,
was it
again, I know what the hold-up was. I mean, there's a lot of rumors out there, but I just have to be careful this time on what I say. Right. Contractually, it's written in paper. I don't want to step on no one's toes. I don't want to break no eggs. Actually, if you look at my social media from the last date, because remember, we were supposed to be fighting this Saturday coming, June the 29th. Right. The fight was originally for June the 29th, this Saturday in Russia. And if you looked on my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I was posting videos, Rocky 4 videos, talking all the talk. And, unfortunately, it never happened. Now, I know why it never happened, but that's past. Past is past. We're dealing with the future. There's a new contract. We again have signed our contract. We've signed aside. There's a new date, and yeah, we're good to go. So that's all I can say on that front. I don't really want to talk about what's already gone and why it never happened, because it doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. What's more important is the future and where we stand. But as I say, for the man that mentioned the Alvarez fight, listen. I've gone to the point now. I've blocked Kovalev on my social media because I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to see nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I've blocked him. I've blocked him. Because
can I ask another question?
All I want to know is phone us, tell us.
No, I was going to say though. Yeah, I was going to ask real quickly. Is so the fight location still going to be in Russia, or is it going to be at another location?
Well, I don't want to talk. I just don't want to talk.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk. All I can say, brother, all I can guarantee you is that there is a new contract, a new date. The venue is to be announced.
This year? This year?
Of course this year, man.
I'm making sure, that's what I'm saying now. As long as we can make it this year, we're happy.
The fight is around the corner. That's what I will say.
Okay, that's close.
The fight is around the corner.
What,
let the promoters.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let the promoters do what they do, which is promote the fight. I feel that last time I promoted the fight.
You done a good job.
I wasted a lot of energy.
That was good. It was a good job.
I know it was good. It was good. I mean, it was exciting, but it was kind of uncharacteristic for me. Because I don't, you know me, Errol. I just talk about Anthony all day long. I don't put next man's face on my social media.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I've never done that. So it was kind of uncharacteristic for me. But because everyone thought we wasn't going to take the fight and duck the fight, I just felt a need to speak.
Yeah, that's true.
This time round, I'm going back to my true colours, which is when the fight is announced. Then there may be a little bit of talking, but there really is no need for talking. You understand? Because the fight has been announced.
Well,
so that's where we stand.
Well, he speaks Russian, so he's not like he needs an interpreter, and he maybe not get it.
That's what I'm trying to say. I said to myself, hold on, I'm there burning out all my energy, and this man can't even understand what I'm saying. So it's not even getting through to him.
But you know what? I'll tell you what did get through to him. Well, you said your guys better than Andre Ward. That did, bruh.
Well, it must be because you have this company, this promotional company, who is dug really deep and put up money which is absolutely unheard of for a challenger fighting for his first title. So, the talk obviously done something, but talk is talk. We need the fight to happen, and I think that's what everyone is waiting for.
Absolutely,
everybody's waiting for the fight.
Absolutely. You were saying about the block. Kovalev, so you've blocked him on Twitter, right? I might have to title this. You've blocked him on Twitter. How the only way he can contact you is what? He has to call you directly, or you know what I'm saying?
But listen, let's get it right. Kovalev ain't contacting me. Who am I to Kovalev? I'm not nobody to Kovalev. But the fact is, I didn't block him because of communication. I blocked him because I don't want to see nothing from him. That's how I've always been. I don't pay no attention to the opponent. But what happened the last time, I found myself looking on his page to see if he had made the announcement. You understand what I'm saying?
You find yourself second. You say you're looking for
I say, no, what's going on? I don't do things like this. I don't look on a man's page. I don't care about that. You know one thing about me.
Yeah.
I don't care about the opponent because it ain't about the opponent. It's about me and Anthony.
That's real.
And that's where the focus has always been. But I was so excited. I'm saying, hold on, let me just see if this brother's posting the thing about the fight. And, he made a few posts and stuff, but I can't read Russian. So I was getting my Russian man them to translate his page for me. You understand? Every day. And then I'm like, nah, you know what? Listen. The universe, God, Allah, Jesus, whatever you want to call him, when it's time, it's time. And that's why I phrased it. Everything is timing, and when the time is,
EJ, can I ask one more question?
When it comes, it comes.
Yeah. When Tunde is talking, you have to completely allow him to. When Coach Tunde is talking, completely allow him to finish your answer, and then go ahead, YG. Go ahead.
All right, so all you said, that's good, because EJ likes to keep people on record. He already got me on record because when it was first announced, I picked Yardy to win the fight. So there's no thing. There's no thing. It's a KO. It's a KO.
It's a KO. Hear that? It's a KO. Go ahead, YG. Get to your question.
So when y'all break down the opponent, do y'all watch video on the opponent?
I don't watch no tapes or no file. Listen. But we've never been in this position. So I have to respect the position. I have to respect Kovalev because he's been a champion for a long time. He shared the ring with good fighters. Bernard Hopkins is one of my favorite fighters. He shared the ring with him. He shared the ring with Andre Ward. But I'll be honest with you, I watched him live, and that's when the first Alvarez fight, me and Anthony Yard was in Atlantic City, and we watched him get knocked out. And I said on that night he was very strong for 4 rounds. I said it. I said people were saying that he was washed up before the fight, and I said I didn't really see that. I didn't see a washed up fight. I saw someone that came very strong for the first 4 rounds and maybe lost concentration and he got clipped. But let me tell you something. Elder Alvarez cannot punch like Anthony Yarde, and he knocked Kovalev out. So let's get that right. We're going into this fight as the puncher, and I know Buddy McGurk knows that because Buddy McGurk said it publicly. You know, I'm gonna advise Kovalev not to go toe to toe with his young lion. But guess what, Mr. McGurk? Whatever way you come, you can't outbox Anthony Yarde, and you can't outpunch Anthony Yarde. So it's gonna be what it's got. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be what round he's getting knocked out. If he comes with that bully boy tactic, he's getting knocked out early. If he tries to box, he's gonna find out very quickly that he can't outbox Anthony Yarde. So I'm ready for the fight. Anthony's ready for the fight, and we just need to get in the ring now and stop the talking, because you know and I know talking don't win fights. But we're good at it, so we talk.
That's a fact. The only thing I just wish I would probably watch a little bit of tape, because there's a lot of things on tape that shows like he's really a vanilla fighter. Like he just throws straight punches. He doesn't really throw hooks. None of that. Like I know you.
No. His favorite punch is a straight right hand and followed by a jab. It's the opposite way.
That's what I was saying. Just straight punches. He doesn't hook. And he doesn't like punch it to the body at all. Like I got
I mean, listen, everybody, you know, if I listen to what everybody says, everybody kind of saying the same thing. You know, he's weak to the body. Everybody knows Anthony Yarde is a fantastic body puncher. But what they don't understand, what they don't realize is Anthony is a fantastic head puncher. So whatever way it's gonna go, if he leaves his body open, then obviously we have to exploit that. But if he leaves his head open, that's getting exploited as well. So I just feel that fighters who only have one trick up their sleeve focus on one particular point. But fighters that can do it all, which I believe, my personal belief, is that Anthony can do it all. You know, it's a case of taking the opportunity when it comes. But I know Kovalev is like, I don't really need to watch tapes of Kovalev, because one thing about European fighters, they're stand-up and they're textbook. When you get someone who's out of the mold, yes, you get a Lomachenko, yes, you get a Usyk, but they're very rare. Those kind of individuals are very rare when you talk about European boxing. Listen, man, I know boxing, and unless you're a master boxer, you have a particular style. And one thing about the Eastern Europeans, they all have been developed under a system of shape punches in and out. No special effects. They don't have special effects.
That's the same thing I was saying. That's why I said vanilla. But I just want to thank you for your time. I wish y'all a safe and healthy camp. And I'll be looking forward to seeing y'all on TV.
He ain't going nowhere, though. He ain't going nowhere.
I know. I was gonna mute myself and just listen. I was done with questioning. And I was just telling him.
Yeah, that's cool. YG, man. YG from New York. You know how them New York. They're already talking. Man. They talk before they fit. But you know what? Hey, Tunde, finish what you're saying. You're saying European fighters, they're structured. They always.
European fighters are structured. You know, that's why they all come under. And then what happens is, after they learn under their system, you know, it becomes, they focus on power. But you know, certain fighters have certain gifts. You know, if you look at, I call it boxing, but if you look at the more traditional American style, you know, the American style of boxing, it affects a lot of movement. You know, body punching, head punching, and that's the style what always gives European fighters trouble. If you even look at when Usyk fought Michael Hunter, that wasn't an easy fight for Usyk. You You know, Michael Hunter did very well, and I don't believe Michael, because I know Michael, we was in the same gym, you know, when we was in Vegas, when I took the boys to Vegas. You know, I don't believe Michael was as dedicated at that time as he is now. So if they were to fight now, that fight could be completely different. You know, so, and we have, quote unquote, an American style, although I don't like saying that. I just like saying our style is not a traditional British or European style. And so we're here to cause problems. Absolutely.
I was gonna say if let's say Canelo was to offer you the fight, you take the fight. How would you fight Canelo? And like knowing that Canelo in the
listen, man, listen. The style of boxing that schooled Canelo, I've taken it to the next level. So that answers you that question.
All right, we got a panel. We've got quite a few people. PMC, we got Phil, we got Dan the Man. YG's on mute. Anyone asked Tunde a question while you're here? Let me see. Anyone?
Who are we talking to?
We're talking to Anthony Yard's coach, Tunde Ajayi. Manager. Trainer.
Use the term manager for a trainer.
Okay, there you go. Manager, trainer. Phil, you have a question?
No. I don't have a question. I'm pretty sure you guys probably asked him everything. You know.
All right, cool. Just put yourself on mute then. Tunde, right?
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, man. You've updated us, and obviously,
that's what happens, isn't it? You know me. Somebody asks me a question, then I answer about 10 questions in the one answer.
Yeah. but you know what? The energy is great. You know what I'm trying to say. So we can't wait for the fight. I'm glad obviously you shut down the people talking about whether you took the fight.
No, but I mean, to be honest with you, EJ, it's not. I mean, Frank said it to me. There has been talk. You know, they spoke about it at a meeting that there's a possibility. But as I say, after the Tyson Fury fight, we got the contracts for the new date and everything. So although it was mentioned to me, you know, before we even start thinking like that, if that fight were to take place ahead of the scheduled, the contracted fight between Anthony Yard and Kovalev, then there's going to be some serious step-aside money. And you might see me just pulling up outside the gym in a Rolls Royce.
Yeah. So, hey, you know they got the money for it. Is that PMC? Go ahead, PMC.
Yeah. Hello, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
I got a question. With Anthony Yard, you know, I seen him a few times, you know, fight. But I mean, what's his history? You know, what's his pedigree? You know, as far as his does he have any amateur background? And how did he find his way into the gym? You know, so.
Well, I mean, it's quite an amazing story with Anthony, and that's what makes this whole thing that much more, you know, more. What's the word? It makes it that much more amazing because Anthony he was always an athletic kid. You know, he trained with an athlete, an Olympic gold medalist called Tessa Sanderson, British athlete back in the day. You know, she was impressed by Anthony's natural power, and she said that he could be an Olympian. So, you know, Anthony tried I think he had something like a sub 11 seconds 100-meter sprint when he was 14 years old or something like that, something really, really good, you know. And then his school teacher wanted him to play for Harlequins Rugby Club because they picked up on Anthony's athletic ability. But what happened is, at the age of 19, he walked into an amateur club. And he had heard about me because, you know, everybody knew me in the UK. And he said he wanted me to train him. So I said to him, what have you done as an amateur? He said, nothing really. I think at that time he only had about 3 or 4 fights. I said to him, well, go away and win something. So he entered a competition called the Haringey Box Cup. And he knocked everybody out in the whole competition.
Whoa, what kg was he then?
Cruiserweight.
So that's 81?
86 kilo.
Oh, 85, isn't it? It's 85, isn't it? No.
Back in the day it was 86.
Oh yeah, they changed that one. They don't have it now. They have 81 and they have 91. Yeah. They don't have that no more. Okay.
Yeah, like 81 was light heavyweight back in the day.
Yeah.
So he went in the cruiserweight and he knocked everybody out. Everybody in the competition. So he came back to the gym to me and said, I won the competition, would I train him? So he finished his amateur career only having 12 amateur fights. He turned professional with me at the age of, I think he turned pro 2015, so just 4 years ago. And in that time, after 10 fights, he won the Southern Area title, which is a kind of like an area title back in the UK. Our next fight, we fought for the WBO European title against I think an unbeaten fighter, 15. I think he had one loss, 15-1. Anthony knocked him out in the first round. So in 2017 we was ranked number 10 by the WBO, and this is when they first asked us to fight Kovalev in 2017. Bro, this guy's just started his career. Why would we fight you? So early. But obviously they saw the potential. They saw that Anthony was going to be, the longer they left it, Anthony would become more dangerous. And then we fought for the WBO international title. And again, Anthony KO'd the guy. And I think we went up the rankings to number 3. And then we fought Sikloka, who went the distance with Sakio Bika, Arthur Abraham. Remember, these guys are world-class fighters. Andre Ward fought Sakio Bika, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did.
None of these guys, Andre Ward included, even put a dent in Nikolai Sikloka, let alone stop him. Anthony dropped Nikolai Sikloka in 2 rounds and knocked him out in 4 rounds. That's the common opponent. That's one common opponent. Then we fought Nemes Patty. Nemes Patty had gone 6 hard rounds with Callum Smith, currently ring recognized #1 super middleweight in the world, and he went 6 rounds with Anthony Jarrell, the current WBC world super middleweight champion. 6 tough rounds. Anthony should have been arrested for GBH when he fought Nemes Patty. He clobbered him and stopped him in 4 rounds. This is somebody with 12 amateur fights, doing better jobs, stopping world-class fighters who had never been stopped, and Anthony Yard stopped them. 18 fights later, 17 KOs later, Mr. Kovalev is about to receive the same thing.
Absolutely, that's it, man. No doubt, man. There's PMC's question. That's a really good question, PMC, as well. Dan, have you got any more questions? Because I didn't. Dan was the one who actually originally brought it up. So I thought, okay, let me call Tunde and see what's going on. Dan, yeah, is Dan there? Was he on mute? I think he's been. All right. So you see, I think everyone's bailed out enough. Tunde, I appreciate your time. Hey, my guy needs to come down and spar your guy. I think I sorted that with Adi anyway. I think
listen, I keep telling you, man must think I'm joking.
Go on.
We don't spar.
Not Anthony Yard. No, Anthony Yard. No, I'm talking about Bilal.
Listen, it's not Anthony Yard. It's not Bilal. It's Stamina for Sale.
Who's this guy?
I've created a system.
Here we go.
You, man.
Yeah.
See, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If you go and study martial art.
Yeah.
Through movies. Yeah? Go and watch the old Kung Fu movies. They all used to be in their dojo, in their temple.
Yeah.
Anytime a man walks into their temple, it's beef. Because you're not supposed to be there. Because you ain't part of the system. You ain't part of the snake style, or the monkey style, or the drunken master.
Yeah.
And I've developed this same thing. We created a system. We only have in-house sparring. if you ain't part of this camp, you can't come in our camp and spar.
Ah, look at this guy.
You can't come in our camp and spar.
Fair play.
Because if you come in our camp and spar,
Yeah. What?
you're gonna feel the thing. You're gonna know the thing.
Yeah, but
And the only time I want you to feel the thing is when you try to fight us. Then you get knocked out.
Well, you know what?
And you gotta remember, you wanna Bilal is in the embryonic stage of his career.
My guy is
and your guy is as well. I've seen him. I've done my research. But guess what? He's in the same division as Bilal.
Yeah, that's why.
It's like I said years ago. Why would I spar with somebody that I'm potentially gonna fight?
Yeah, but that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
It ain't.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Nah, but you know what? You know what? Because you know.
Let me teach you something, yo. Let me teach you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me tell you why I said I'm gonna revolutionize the sport and the ways too.
Go ahead.
Lawrence Okoli posted a video of him sparring with Dylan White.
Yeah, I saw that.
Now that was Libby's.
That was.
See? But that's what I'm saying. That's what fighters, instead of learning from one another, we have now developed a culture where man is coming in not to learn from one another, but to go away and say, I done this in sparring, I done that in sparring, I equipped myself well. You've heard it all the time. It's what people do.
We don't do that though. We don't do that.
And I'm not saying that you're gonna do that.
Yeah, we spar Ashley Fairfane. We sparred Jeff from Iserton, and it's an ongoing thing, innit? Because development is quicker because in the in-ring action against them journeymen, there's nothing going on. So for them to get where they need to go, like the development, because Bilal is tall, awkward, and he's not easy. So perfect style for him if he comes against that opponent. Also, my guy is similar, so that's why. But
So basically, no, hold on. So basically, what you're saying is, at this stage of your guy's career, in order for him to develop, he needs to be sparring with guys, if not on his level, but higher than him to develop. That's what you're telling me.
Well, I agree with because
I'm saying to you, that doesn't work with me and my crew. Why has Anthony Yard become the most talked about fighter in this country, probably now one of the most talked about in the world, without doing any outside sparring? You ain't heard no sparring stories of Anthony Yard.
No, you don't.
Never. Not one.
Yeah. No.
Not one.
That's true.
And you ain't gonna. But yet you hear of all these light heavyweights sparring with each other. Bro, that don't work with my team because, as I keep telling everyone, I developed a system where we grow, the fighters grow and develop without competitive sparring. Let's just put it like that. See? And you're either gonna get with the program or keep on doing what you've been doing.
Hey, you know what? Because I see your guy on the rise. They're the same weight class. It's cool. If you don't want that work, we're fine. We're cool. I'm just saying. We're coming to your house. We're coming to your we're in.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
it's what I'm saying. You man have to get with a new system. It's not. Let me tell you something. Do you know the reason why most of these trainers are so into this sparring business? Do you know the reason for that?
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm gonna get schooled right now. Go ahead.
Because they're not teachers.
Because they're not teachers.
They're trainers, but they're not teachers. I mean this with no disrespect, but the reason why people criticize the pads is because it takes energy for a man. You see me and Andy train. You think it's any trainer that can do that? Nah, man.
You usually have to be fit to do that thing, man. I see you do workout after. You finish, you're working out after.
Exactly. So it shows you that there has to be a level of dedication from the teacher. And that's why I say to you that when you study the old martial arts movies, you see the student contesting the teacher. And what do you see when you see me and Andy training? It's the same thing. So I'm not really creating nothing new. I'm just showing man that this thing works. And I'm gonna prove it with Bilal, and I'm gonna prove I've proven it, or I've proved it already with Andy, and we've got more new signings which I'm about to announce.
Oh, that'd be good. I'd be interested. I'd like to come down. I was down there. Oh yeah, with Winston the other day. So yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, there's more new signings.
I was hoping so, because you know what I mean. Because you guys, you know, you got Bilal there. You're on the stage. You know, you guys are gonna take over the world. So you want to be other guys coming through in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't really like that saying take over the world, because
but that's what it is. You could try to be humble like Joshua and try to be humble and stay humble, but bro,
you know me, brother. I'm not in this humble, brother. I keep telling man, this word humble is not what people are making it out to be. You think humble means you make a man chat nonsense to you and you just take it? No, brother. You understand? I keep saying, it's a mindset. It's a mindset. You don't listen. On Friday night, I went to the Matchroom show because it was two of my mans, them, Craig and Andre fighting.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, because Andre's from Peacock, isn't it?
Yeah. I remember I used to train Craig. You understand? So Craig is a supporter, he's a lover, but he went on his own journey, and because he went on his own journey with love, I always support him, just like I support Andre. But the point what I'm making is this: the reason why a man must stay humble. When I left the venue, whenever I was walking out, I bumped into Richard Williams. Yeah?
Yeah.
Richard Williams was the former Commonwealth champion. They used to call him the secret bad boy fighter.
Yeah, IBO champion.
Nobody don't know Richard. Every man walking past him, like, this man, you would have thought this man was just like a man on the road.
Yeah,
like, he just walked past.
Yeah, he's dangerous, bro.
and again, that shows me that no matter who you are, no matter what you achieved in this sport, once the spotlight is no longer on you, you're just a normal civilian. So the thing is that you always have to be humble to everyone and respectful to everyone, and don't put yourself bigger than the next man. And that's my definition of humility. You understand? Because it's all great when the spotlight is on you. You know, that's your moment to shine. That's your time. But always remember, this thing don't last. You can't be a professional for 50 years, for 40 years. You understand what I'm saying? The time's gonna go. So it's like, try to be respectful to people. Try, you know, and just be the best you can be in your craft. And that's all I mean. And I'm saying that there's no need for no disrespect, because guess what? When you get in a ring with a man, you know what time it is. Lions in the count.
Yeah. Talk about, because I know this is get another question. Joshua, how you think? I ain't talked to you about Joshua's defeat, and what do you think went wrong, and how you think Joshua handled the defeat? You know, he handled it well, right?
Well, I believe Anthony Joshua is a great man, a great young man. You understand? Still going through his journey in life, and I think that I was very impressed by the way that he didn't blame nobody. You understand? He took the defeat like a man, and you know, people are saying that, you know, he's not gonna win, he shouldn't take the rematch. But listen, it's like I say, people in this country are talking about boxing because of Anthony Joshua. From 2012, Anthony Joshua made youths, male and female, walk into boxing gyms. So he's done a great thing. He's come up short on this occasion. Whatever reason he come up short for, that's not my business. I don't care about that. What I think, as I say, my focus is Anthony Yard. That's the only A I know. I only know AY. I'm not really focused on AJ because it's not my focus. But he's got an opportunity now to show everybody that he can bounce back from defeat. You understand? Because people saying it's a dangerous fight to take share away, but I'm saying, hold on, I didn't watch the fight. Let me get that right. I only would watch an interview, and didn't he knock the guy down?
Yeah, he did. He did in third or fourth. Yeah. What?
Did he knock the guy down first?
Yeah, he did.
Well, then he could knock him out. He could knock him out in a rematch. if he clapped him down first, because it shows that the ability is there to drop the guy. You understand? And you know, it was the first time for him fighting in America. You know, and let me tell you something. It's what, again, people may laugh at the way I've done things and say that I'm here too, or me and Anthony's here too fast. But if we remember lightly, Anthony fought his 8th professional contest on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah,
that
but
was
Liam
fantastic.
Smith. I remember Liam Smith. Yeah.
And Liam Smith.
Yeah, I remember.
See? And I remember, me and Anthony, when we got there, bro, we're like, bro, how can we feel so tired? You understand? So, and bear in mind, I've been taking Anthony and Anthony's been accompanying me to Vegas since 2014. But even though when we went there and we fought, the first couple of days, we was like, what? How come we keep on getting so tired? So, that was an adjustment. Then, when we was on the undercard to Wilder Fury, December the 1st, even though we never fought, it was nothing to us. You understand? So maybe they should have made Anthony, you know, because he was always a star. He was a star from the beginning of his career. So maybe they should have made him have a little fight early on in his career in the US to get him accustomed to, yeah, people talk about the altitude and everything, but it's not even so much that. It's just the whole energy of the place, you know, moving out of the UK and fighting in America. Maybe they should have done that, but it's all excuses. You know, he come up short, and it's his opportunity to rectify it. He's a great young man. I wish him nothing but the best. I've always been there's certain men who I'm not going to call their name. When he first turned pro, they was being negative. Yeah? And I remember, I'm not calling their name. I'm not calling their name. They was being negative of AJ. But you know, Tunde Ajayi is not a negative person.
Yeah.
My dad said to me, and it was the only fight I watched Anthony Joshua, and that's the honest truth. It was his professional debut. Yeah? And me and my dad was in the house, and my dad said, that boy is going to be a good fighter. My dad said it. But then the person it mentioned was saying, nah, he ain't got it. But these men are now bigging him up. See? So this is what I'm trying to say. Just because I don't talk, it doesn't mean I'm negative. I think I've only said one thing once where people may have taken it the wrong way. It was an interview with maybe Boxing Social, IFL TV, and I said that, yeah, if you want to go down that road, Anthony Joshua won his belt on default. You understand?
Yeah.
But it wasn't. But that could have been taken the wrong way. But it was never meant as I'm a hater to him or anything. Because anyone that knows me knows I'm a supporter of every professional boxer, especially one that's made boxing great in this country again. So big up AJ. I wish him all the best. I'm rooting for him in the rematch, even though I won't be watching, because if I was training him, it'd be a different thing. You understand? If I was training him, it'd be a different thing. All I'd be talking about is him. But, you know, my focus is Anthony Yard, but I'm a supporter of any man, especially one who's come from the humble beginnings as he has, and put his family in a better position. I'm always going to be a supporter. So big up Anthony Joshua. Maybe you might hear this. You never know. I don't know if he listens into EJ Boxing Live, but you never know. But if he does, you know, big him up. Get yourself together. You already know, for him to win an Olympic gold medal, it takes a certain degree of concentration and focus.
Yeah.
Just to get a gold medal. That is not, you don't, as Frank Bruno used to say, you can't buy them in the corner shop. You can't buy gold medal in the corner shop. It takes a lot. So maybe somewhere along the line, you know, he's got a lot. The young brother's got a lot. You know, maybe he just thought, you know what? Let me look at this little fat boy. Ain't gonna be, you understand? Let me look at this fat boy. He's not in shape. I'm Anthony Joshua. This guy, you know, maybe he just took him a bit lightly. But now, he's got an opportunity to show the world that, all right, I'm going to show you what I do to these kind of men when I'm focused. You understand? So, yeah, let's see what happens.
Absolutely, man. Let's see what happens, man. Like, Tunde, appreciate you coming, setting everyone straight, the Americans straight about that one. And Kovalev have been blocked, man. That's make sure you got information. But hey, the great news is that the fight is you've got all the details, all the little things. So you're just waiting for the promoters.
And the new date, and I've got the new date.
Yeah.
So it ain't like I don't know. It's just that this time I'm not talking. See, you ain't seen nothing about Kovalev on my page.
Yeah, I know. I remember I see the picture. I see you got the picture. You got the thing. I think the Kovalev the smoke, innit?
I'm not talking. I just want the fight to happen now.
Yeah.
You know.
It's been a long training camp, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. Well, you know us. We're not really in a training camp, but you know, I just feel the fans want to see the fight. The fans are intrigued in the fight, and you know, we're gonna give them a good fight while it lasts because it's a KO.
Yeah.
I keep telling man.
Last message to the people listening. Just last message to the people listening. What to expect?
Of what? The fight?
What to expect on the fight, man, when the fight is finally announced?
Well, when the fight is finally announced and we're in the ring, if he talks rubbish, it's finishing early. If he tries to box, we take him in deep waters, we drown him. It's just going to be a great day for us, and it's all positive. You know, listen, you can't really disrespect a man like Kovalev because the man has done his thing. And when I talk prior to the fight, it's all just to get the people excited, and that's what people want. People want their excitement, you know. But you have to. I always respect a man in the opposite corner because he has got a family. Let's not forget that. Yeah. And this ain't war in that respect. You understand? It's just a competition. It's a contest, and we're gonna win. So that's it. So get ready. Get your biscuits, your popcorn, your cup of tea, relax, because there's lions in the camp.
Lions in the camp. Hey, one more. Is it in the US or is it in Russia?
You're trying to make me talk, EJ. You know I'm sharp.
Yeah.
I just told you I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah. I thought I just dropped it in. Hey, lions in the camp, man. Appreciate it today, man. We'll catch up soon then. Thanks very much, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, man. Take care. Bye.
DJ Boxing Live here.